Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through these scrappy earrings. I've named them these scrappy earrings because they are made from mostly scraps. So scrap foundation and some beads where I perhaps don't have enough to make anything else like a full project. So you're going to take some scrap foundation, you're going to grab some stud findings like this. You will also need some seed beads. I'm going to be using these Czech in Hematite, these Toho in rainbow topaz, and these Tohos in iris brown, because these were obviously made from scraps. I don't have the same beads, so I'm improvising. Same with the rondelle or the bicone on the end. I'm replacing that, but I do still have a few pieces of opal, so we're going to still do them in opalite. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut this in half, because I'm going to work on one earring at a time obviously. And the first thing I'm going to do is thread up my needle. I'm going to use a size 11 needle. I'm going to use Fireline in smoky grey. And just come up somewhere and attach your thread. And now we're going to come up around the middle and attach the first opalite bead, which is a 6mm opalite bead. Level it out and reinforce it 2 or 3 times. And now we've got that in place, we want to take our rainbow topaz, or whatever colour you are using, tap a few onto our mat, and I'm going to secure these all the way around the 6mm opalite with a back stitch. So I'm going to grab 2 beads, go through my foundation. I'm going to go back to the beginning of these 2. Go through again. Pick up another 2. Go through your foundation, and this time come back 3. So in the centre of your first 2 beads. And carry on like this. So go through those 3. Add another 2. Through the foundation. And back 3. all the way around. And now it's time to close up. I can fit 2 in here, so I'm going to grab 2, and then I'm going to go through 2 or 3 beads this side. Just close it up, and then I'm going to go straight down through the foundation. And now we want to start adding our hematite beads, or whatever colour you're using for the outside ring. So come up at the top of your work, or wherever you would like to come up really, but quite close to where you've went down is ideal. Grab 2, we're also going to do the back stitch all the way around here too. Through the foundation, back to the beginning, through the beads, and pick up 2, through the foundation, up through the centre of the first 2, so back 3, and continue again in this fashion. Now to close up here, I'm only going to need the 1 bead. Go through 2 beads or 3 beads and come out through the foundation. And we're almost done. So come up between 2 to 3 beads after where you just went down. Now you need to go through a corresponding outside bead. I'm going to come through this one right here. Now I'm going to start making my tail, and I'm going to start with this 8/0, also in hematite, because I feel like it hides that thread better when you use a larger bead right at the top. And now we're going to continue on a nice pattern. I'm going to add a small hematite. I'm going to add 3 rainbow topaz, another hematite, 3 rainbow topaz, and then I'm going to get my crystal rondelles out. But I'm going to pop the opalite on, and then I'm going to get the crystal rondelles out. Pop one of those on. And then get out some of these 15 O's and put that on as a stopper. And bring all those beads down to your work, down the bottom of the thread there. Now I want you to come back through those, but you need to miss the 15 O, because that is what's going to stop your thread just coming back through everything. The 15 O is your stopper bead. Just like this. And you may just need a little play just to get it where you want. And I'm going to go all the way around the edge, and I'm going to come through the tail again just to help secure it in place. And when you've come through your beads, go through the direct opposite bead to which you came out of. So I've been around all the way once and secured that tail. So now I'm just going to come through a few beads, maybe up to the top of my work, and then come through the foundation, and I'm going to tie off. And now it's time to cut around our work, and we need to be very, very careful with this, because the last thing you want is to cut off that lovely tail you made. So just go very, very carefully when you're doing this part. And now we've done the basic shape, we can get in a little bit closer and really neaten it off. Now I'm going to use my E6000 glue as ever. This is my most trusted glue. I don't really use anything else. Well, I don't use anything else, I just use this. But if whatever you're comfortable usually using. But I can only vouch for this sticking to the studs. Just a little blob should do it. My foundation here seemed to be quite absorbent, so it did absorb a fair bit of the glue, but it still stuck very well in the end. And push that nice and firmly. and you will need to leave this to set for at least 12 hours. It's a very slow setting glue, but it does do the job. Let's get it as even as you can in there. And there you have one of your gorgeous earrings. You just need to make the other one. These was the first lot I made with scraps. This one was the next lot I made with mostly scraps. And they are the scrappy earrings. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you will join me for more in the future. Don't forget to collect up all your spares to make your own scrappy earrings. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ta-ta!